Agriculture has been man's profession from creation to prehistoric time where animals were domesticated. In this modern time, agriculture has been confronted with so many issues, and the major one is climate change. Climate change refers to long-term shifts and alteration in the average weather patterns. Climate change is a global issue that affects every aspect of our life, health to our job and even where we live. Our changing climate is having a big impact on agriculture. Rain is not predictable as it used to be, and rising temperature is making it hard for crops to grow. This means less food and partially high costs. Climate change refers to long-term shifts and alteration in the average weather patterns. These changes can occur naturally, but are increasingly driven by human activity, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases. Climate change significantly impacts agriculture, presenting various challenges. Here are key issues related to agriculture and climate change.
So basically, there are two main causes of climate change. These are natural causes, for example, volcanic eruption, solar variations, and ocean currents. Let's limit ourselves to human-induced climate change. Human-induced climate change can be caused by burning of fossil fuel, deforestation, industrial processes, agricultural activities, waste management, and urbanization. Now, fossil fuel. How does fossil fuel affect climate change? We have carbon monoxide that comes from industrial machines, from various institutions. In deforestation is removal of trees from our lands. For instance, cutting down of timber logs from our forest areas. This causes a lot of erosions on our lands, leading to climate change. Then also we have industrial processes. Some of these industries churn out waste substances that comes out to destroy our environment, causing climate change. Now, some agricultural activities, for instance, also affect our environment, causing climate change. For instance, using of high machines like tractor and other farm implements that are used in cultivation of crops also affect our climate or our environment. For instance, when our trees or our vegetative covers are removed, the land becomes bare, causing erosion and then also desertification. All these cause climate change. Then waste management. There are some industries that are very difficult for them to manage their waste well. Some of these wastes find themselves in the ocean, some of them find themselves in the rivers, causing climate change. Then also urbanization. As people are moving from the rural areas to the urban areas, it puts a lot of pressure on the resources of those areas, causing a lot of climate change. Thank you.
With the effect of this climate change, humans must find a way to mitigate it. We must focus on reducing greenhouse emissions, and we must find a way to go in renewable natural resources, renewable energy, hydro, geothermal energy, reduce fossil fuel dependence, and we go by wind and the others. Using these energies, we will find a way to reduce fossil fuel emissions, and we must have energy efficiency, promote energy efficient appliances like building machines that have lower consumption. Governments must have political will to introduce taxes that will discourage people from using some of these things that is going to destroy the environment. And we must come out with sustainable agriculture. Doing sustainable agriculture, that will help us reduce the impact that we have on the field and destroying the environment, causing climate change. Governments should also come out with ideas of good waste management practices, improve recycling, composting, and landfill management to reduce methane emission, because most of the waste management practices, they burn and emit gases into the atmosphere. So if we come out with good policies, that's going to reduce the burning of these waste products, is going to help. And adaptation strategies, water resource management, disaster risk management, climate resilience crops. That is one of the best things that we can do. Coming out with crops that is going to resist the impact that we are having in climate change. Those crops, though we are still having the effects of climate change, but having climate resistant crops is going to help. Some of these crops, like in maize, we have Pana 56 and the others. Though the rain are not forthcoming, but they can resist. And we also develop and use drought-resistant and heat-tolerant crops. And we've come out with policy and international cooperations that we can use to mitigate this climate change effects. Thank you.